Are you tired of struggling with hair loss and searching for a solution that actually works? Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's been some time since our original 5-minute fast facts on SMP was launched, and after COVID lockdown we got back to work and have been super busy ever since. But here we are again discussing all things SMP, which I am very passionate about. We're going to be discussing a lot of key information in this episode, so make sure you watch until the end. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin James and I've been a scalp micropigmentation artist since 2015, and I'm also the owner of Scalp MicroPigmentation Australia. I'm here to help you get all the right information about scalp micropigmentation fast so that you can get on with regaining your confidence and get the hairline that you've always wanted. So if you're interested in this kind of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Get ready to discover the most effective hair solutions for hair loss with our guest today, Kate Dawes, owner of Follisim SMP clinics, which are based in Perth, Melbourne and Sydney. In this episode, Kate shares her top 4 hair treatments for hair loss, including scalp micropigmentation. With years of experience in Trigon and SMP, Kate's expertise have transformed the lives of countless individuals. Place a comment below if you have some questions, and please subscribe to make sure you see our future videos. We are thrilled to kick off the Australian series of the 5-minute fast facts with Kate Dawes.
Welcome, Kate. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me, Caitlin. I'm excited to be here.
No worries. So, Kate, tell us, what are your top 4 hair loss treatments that you believe to be the most effective? And could you share with us some insight onto how they work?
Okay, sure, definitely. So if we're talking about male pattern baldness here, I assume we are, because that's the main thing that we deal with, obviously. Naturally, for male pattern baldness, SMP is definitely one of the best solutions around today. It's suitable for density work and for the shaved head look, of course. Then you have hair transplants, which is your surgical option. There are limitations to hair transplants. They are fantastic for some clients or some patients. It depends on the degree of hair loss and the amount of donor hair available. And then, of course, you have your medications, your finasteride and your minoxidil. So they're the main ones that do work. However, there is a lifespan that they will work for. And also, they don't necessarily work for everybody. And you need to continue taking them, to maintain your results. The last one that I always like to look at to help men that are starting to thin and lose hair is their diet and their gut function as well. So particularly men that are going to the gym, they're taking sports supplements, maybe even steroids and testosterone. While these don't cause hair loss, they can aggravate it and speed it up. So you need to be very careful of what sort of supplements you're taking.
So if someone is considering these hair loss treatments, what order would you suggest to someone just looking into general information? What order would you suggest that they might like to try these options in?
What I usually recommend to my clients when I'm doing a consult is they need to decide what their end result they want to achieve. Do they really want to hang on to their hair? Is that their number one goal? Also, they need to decide how much they're willing to spend and how much effort they're going to put into it, because no matter which treatment they choose, it's a lifetime commitment to maintain the results. So if, for example, you say you have a young guy, 25, 26 sort of age group, starting to thin, he's happy to lose his hair down the track when he's in his 40s or something like that. So what he could do is scalp micropigmentation, for example, density work, and then as he slowly loses it, we can keep adding to it. And so eventually he will shave his head down and have a shaved look, but have SMP. So once again, it depends what they want to achieve at the end of the day.
Yeah, awesome advice. And in your opinion, how does scalp micropigmentation compare to the other hair loss treatments in terms of satisfaction, ease, and affordability?
Okay, well, for me, SMP is one of the best results because not everybody's suitable for a hair transplant, obviously, and you're not going to get a full head of hair. You'll never have that head of hair that you had at 18. So I think clients need to be fully aware of that. Also, here in Australia, it's a very expensive surgery. I mean, it can be up to $30,000, I believe, nowadays. And even with having a hair transplant, you still need to be on medication to maintain any existing hair to minimise the possibility of having to have a second or even potentially a third transplant. So this is where SMP is fantastic. Like I mentioned before, if they're young enough and they've still got a bit of hair there, we can just do density work and we can just slowly add to it as they continue to lose. If they're already at like a Norwood 5, 6 or 7 and they already shaved down, this is, you know, a great result of getting the appearance of hair rather than, you know, going through a transplant. I mean, the price over a 10-year period, it's going to cost you $11,500 approximately. That's just for the finasteride. The Rogaine, the minoxidil, that's going to cost you another $3,700 over 10 years. Like I said, a transplant can be $30,000. And even hair systems, which, you know, we haven't really touched on at all, but they can be up to, you know, over 10 years, $50,000, $60,000 to maintain. They're so expensive, you know, whereas SMP, 10 years, you're looking at about, well, depending on how much the first, you know, your first treatments are, but, you know, anywhere from $6,000 up to $8,000 over a 10-year period, you know, with touch-ups in between as well. So cost-wise, it's the most affordable by far, and it gives you, for me, what I believe, the best-looking results too. So.
And I think speaking to a lot of clients over the years, yourself included, like you would be aware of the satisfaction that clients talk about with hair transplants, medications and supplements versus scalp micropigmentation. I think you and I can both agree that SMP usually comes out on top in terms of satisfaction.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how many clients do we do that have had 1, 2, even 3 transplants and they're still shaving their heads and having SMP? And how many men do not want to take the, you know, finasteride because of the potential side effects? You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, for those reasons, yeah, it's very good. SMP is so much better.
Absolutely. Kate, thank you so much for sharing your invaluable expert advice and insight into scalp micropigmentation with us. We appreciate the knowledge that you've brought to the 5-minute fast facts today. We thank you for sharing that with us. We look forward to seeing more of your amazing work and the work of the team of Folly in the years to come. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having me, Kate.
We hope you have gained a deeper understanding into the incredible potential that scalp micropigmentation has as a solution for hair loss. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and head over to this video next to see another great 5-minute fast facts interview. We'll see you there.